Who's ready? We're going live early because silver is ripping. And it's not taking any names. Can you hear me? How's the audio? Is the mic loud and clear? Is the music good? Let me know right now. Smash that like if you're ready. Only 50 more to 100. Who's ready? Who's unshaken? Yes! Who's with me? We're going to be live in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. All the breaking news. Silver's epic run today. Gold's not far behind. We're going to be covering all the late breaking stuff happening. I'm going to help you read the tea leaves. We're going to be live here in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Let's go! Guys, if you like this music, it's available on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Just search Intl-Stacker as the artist. They told us silver would never be over $20 again. Once we broke 50 and went to 40, they said we were through. Once we went to 120 and then went under 100, they said we were finished. Ladies and gentlemen, I am unshaken. Intestinal fortitude is what it's going to take. We're going to be live here in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Turn that volume up and vibe to this music. Come on. 15 likes to 100. Keep smashing it. Here we go. I distributed it through CD Baby House GT. CD Baby. Who's ready? We're going to be live in 7 minutes. We're about to see the market close. What's going to happen to silver in the final countdown?
From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums.
No, I didn't, Ralph. I did not. Let's go! Here's my favorite part of this song. It's called The Bridge.
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go! Thank you for joining. We're going to be live in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. We're going to cover the market close. We're going to cover all the late breaking news. We're just 5 minutes and 20 seconds away. Share the stream.
Riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high.
Let's go.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore.
We're going to be live in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Smash that like if you're ready. Get ready. We're going to cover the breaking news. We're going to watch the silver market close. It's going to be wild. I am amped up if you can't tell. Wow.
Maps and clues, give
Sunday, I will be live for market open, so I'll be live at like, I don't know, probably 5:45 p.m., something like that on Sunday evening.
treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all.
Guys, we're going to be live in 3 minutes and 30 seconds covering all the late breaking news, all the updates. We might say hi to Viola. We might check out a baby gator. We're going to be watching the market close for the weekend. What will the bankers do in the last 40 minutes? We're going to be live in the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches
It's okay, Vintage. It's okay. It will equalize when I'm live.
international.
We're good.
Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live in just 2 minutes and 30 seconds covering the silver news, the closure of the market.
Crabs,
We're about to have a good time. You're about to hear all the updates. Smash that like button if you're ready here.
our dreams collide.
Big shout out to Native Silver Stacker. Wow.
The beat we chase.
Congratulations to Ridge Runner, Zook. Congratulations to Curtis. Congratulations to Brett Webb and Bob Money. You just got free memberships. Say thank you to Native Silver Stacker. And check out your new custom channel member emojis below. Who's ready? We're going to be live in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Smash that like if you're excited. Yes. Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Woo.
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the mega gall? We're the crew, the shell brigade.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Who's ready? Let's get a quick crab dance before we go live. Drop a crab in chat. Whoops. Yeah. Let's go.
Silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Tidal rhythms in the sand.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning till we're live.
We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws.
Okay, do you guys want the old school intro or the little kid intro? Tell me quick. Old school or little kid? Hurry.
Gold and silver
What do you want?
is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Okay, looks like old school's gonna win it today.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Thank you so much. We just broke 64,000 subscribers. We're currently at 64,083. That means only 17 more subscribers, and we will do the big show live. I think we could do that right now, probably. 1,900 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. Ladies and gentlemen, I just finished editing another video, a dealer interview at the Fun Coin Show. Do you guys want to see that video tomorrow? He takes colloidal silver live during the interview. It was wild. Do you guys want to see that video tomorrow? If you do, just put video in chat and I will post it. And boy, oh boy, has silver had an epic run today. We took out every single one of my targets. Look at these. We set all these this morning. We took that out. We took that out. We took that out. We took that out. And we took that out. And let's check the silver futures price real quick. 84.10. 84.10 silver's currently, so we're in contango right now at 84.07. We hit a daily high of 84.63. Again, silver futures is 84.10. Gold ripped it today, took out every single one of our targets, hit a daily high of 5,099. Almost that 5,100 mark. So let's delete all these targets. So we're going to set some new targets here for silver in a second, but bang, there's gold. Gold to silver ratio is trading at 60.56 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold, ladies and gentlemen. That is wild. And don't forget, this is the last full trading session. Actually, I take that back. This is almost the last full trading session with the Shanghai Futures Exchange being closed. It closed end of last week. It closed out at $88.16 with a daily high of $88.38. So at $88.16, and we're now $84.16. There is only a $4 difference in premium. This is the closest the premium's been in a long time. Only $4 between the East and West. What is going to happen when Shanghai comes back online? Remember, this market is going to close now here in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, the COMEX and the Globex will be closed until Sunday evening. Sunday evening at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live for the market open here, so make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications because you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be wild. And then also Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the Shanghai Futures Exchange market opens back up. So they still have all day Monday to play their games, but that evening we'll start to see Shanghai trade, and I'll be live for that as well. And at the end of the stream, channel members, I'm gonna have a war room. So all channel members, after the stream, I will start the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Channel members only live stream here on YouTube, and it's gonna be crazy. But boy, oh boy, what's been crazy? Silver back up at 84.13. What did we close out last Friday? Let's see here. Oh, wow. Friday we closed. Friday we were way down here. So we're definitely going to have a high weekly close. So this weekly close should be a green candle. Let's see here. Let's go zoom back in. If we can hold them off, guys. If we can hold them off. There's 40 minutes, 39 minutes for them to play their games. But silver is up a whopping 7.1% today, and gold is up a big old 1.94%. Can we hold them off? Can we hold them off for the next 39 minutes? Let me know. Breaking news, breaking news. I've got live feed coming in right now from the COMEX. I'll pipe it in. Poor Mortimer. Not very happy. The gap was passed like a bad part. It passed. Oh, it passed for sure. We passed that gap like a kidney stone, some would say. It stung a little bit, but we got rid of it quick. Good evening from Poland, says Daniel K. And since you're in Poland, I'll say dziękuję bardzo. That's some Polish I learned when I was out there. Dziękuję bardzo. That means like thank you very much, I believe. Fact check me on that, somebody. I can't wait for the Asian market to be open again, guys, because I want to scream, Li Shize Guadina. Remember we learned that here, all-time high in Cantonese. Okay, so this is my ex. Follow me here at Intl-Stacker. International Wouldn't Fit. This is X, formerly known as Twitter. And I put all kinds of information out on here. So I'm going to go over a few pieces of news, then I'm going to check what you guys tweeted at me, and we're going to keep one eye glued here to the chart. And watch, guys, how high are we going to go here? Let me put in a couple, before I do that, let me put in a few targets here. What do you guys think we're going to finish? Above or below 85? Put above in chat if you think we'll finish above. Put below if below. Let me know. Okay. Okay, I want that to be blue. Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just throwing up some very quick, haphazardly chosen targets in case things just go absolutely insane here. That's good. A lot of people are saying above, some are saying below. Where will we finish? Only the baby gator knows. Okay. I'm just throwing some more targets up in here. Okay. And we'll do one more here. Okay. Then we'll do one right here. Okay. I think that's plenty. If we take all those out, oh my gosh. Bankers are going to be super upset with that one. Here we go. We're back on a green candle here. We just had a double smackdown. Look at that. Bang, bang. But this is turning into what's called a double DTB. Who knows what a DTB stands for in chat? Let me know. We got a question in chat. Silver short hair stacker saying, potential bombs, COMEX delivery, redemption Friday, Shanghai silver shorts. We've been locked out of the market all week while silver gamma up. There is no rush to cover. Not short, says silver short hair stacker. I'm glad you're not short because that would be very dangerous right now. Okay, let's go to the news here. Of course, I tweet out when I'm going live, so you guys make sure you follow me on here. And I put out information when I'm not live, so if you want to stay up to date, especially over the weekend, this is a critical resource for you. Eric Young, he's great. I follow him. He's out of China, super big on gold and silver. But look what he said this morning. Monday morning when Mr. Slammy shows up at the house. So this is gold and silver is the Schwarzenegger fighting Predator. Okay, here's another one. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. I've been ranting about this for 6 years now. This is from Lucas, and he's saying this is from UBS, which is a bank. Silver deficits for 2026 will be 300 million plus ounces. It would be the 6th consecutive year of silver deficit, which we already are in, guys. It's already the 6th. That would be 2.5 times the 2025 deficit, or roughly 40% global mine production. Remember, we produce about 835 million ounces a year. The physical market remains extremely tight. UBS forecast demand rising slightly to 1.34 billion ounces in 2026. Remember, guys, I always say the numbers, 835 million ounces we produce every year, roughly, and we consume more than 1.2 billion. Now it's about to be 1.34 billion, which probably means 1.4. While supply will increase modestly, leaving a deficit of about 293 million ounces, it's probably going to be much worse than that. What do you guys think? Is it going to be much worse? Put worse in chat if you agree. And I said here, did you see it? Is this an inverse head and shoulders? It's ugly, whatever it is. So smart silver stacker, creator on YouTube, great guy. He does live analysis. You got to watch him. Very smart guy. He's got 100,000 subs, I believe. Big on X as well. And he's saying silver price broke above the neckline of an inverse head and shoulders bottom today. This is not the prettiest chart, but with silver's recent volatility, we have no reason to expect it would be. The important thing is that silver stays above the breakout level of 79. So he's saying, and he does a lot of technical analysis, we need to stay above 79. So we're going to go down here and we're going to put a red bar here on 79 that we don't want to pass. Okay, so I'll put it right there, 78.9. It's close. And I'll put two reds there just so we remember. That's what we don't want to pass. You know, like Gandalf the Great. Thou shalt not pass. So that's where we don't want to pass. Okay, so we're set up for that now. Let me click save. Okay. 79 on any pullbacks. If it falls back below the neckline, the chart will be invalidated. Based on the measured move principle, a low around 64 breakout around 64, breakout at 79, we could assign a price target of 94. So he's saying because of this chart, he believes it's an inverse head and shoulders. And if it doesn't drop below 79, it won't be invalidated. And he thinks we'll move to 94. However, there is likely to be some overhead resistance at 92 level, the high of the bounce left off the left shoulder. Based on this move, it seems highly probable we will see $90 silver soon. What do you guys think? Is this an inverse head and shoulder? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder? And what's supposed to happen is this right shoulder supposed to be higher than the left, which it is, slightly. It is ugly. Guys, do you believe this is a head and shoulder? Put head and shoulders in chat if you do. And if so, we could be going higher there. And a big shout out to Grunts Hauling. Thank you so much for the super chat and being a channel member. Said sold 85% of my stack, but have a roof over our head. Hey, Grunts, it is what it is. You had an emergency. You had to sell some of your stack, but you have a place to live. So, hey, that's what it's there for. I'm so glad you started stacking. I'm sure you are too. Congratulations. That's amazing. And I'm glad you still have 15% left. I really am. How am I not follow? I've followed him. Okay. I said, laugh out loud. Love this. Now when they kick in, will I still get all the comments on why they weren't triggered on the way down and how it was working as designed? So MBA Economics says, I look forward to the CME, which is COMEX Group and COMEX, implementing the circuit breakers on silver when inevitably it runs to 100, 150, 200, 500. Wow. Do you guys think we could get to 500? That's pretty high. Put 500 in chat if you think so. Remember, friends, circuit breakers only work in the direction where bankers make money. And guys, so many times on the way down, we moved more than 10%. I got all kinds of explanations why it didn't trigger it. And we did 10% a rolling 60 minute block. But I guarantee you on the same way up, those circuit breakers are going to be working perfectly. Do you guys agree? I'm sure they'll be working perfectly. Jumping back over to the charts, we're on a green candle here, $84.37. The market is going to be open for another 31 minutes. 31 minutes. Will we go higher? Will the bankers smack us down lower? We just took out our next target. We did just take out our target here, so I'm going to delete that target line. Our next target now is 84.45. 84.45 is our next target here. And Brian McQuillan said, I sold enough First Majestic today to get my initial investment back, and I'm up 447%. Congratulations, Brian. And it's so smart. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But especially when you're in the paper markets, it's so smart to take that original money back out when you have something that's running and take some profits. So congratulations on that. Very proud of you. I'm sure you're super happy. Yeah, my First Majestic position is doing pretty well as well. Let's look at gold real quick before we go back to more news. Okay, gold is right now at 5,098. It is less than $1. It is like 40 cents away from the daily high of 5,099. And then our next target here is 5,100. Wow. Guys, did you expect this today? I thought for sure they were going to try to smack us down. They did earlier in the week. Here we go. We just took out the daily high. We just took it out. Let's watch gold here for 1 second. Silver's doing okay. We are cents away. We are cents away from a next target in gold of 5,100. I'll give it 20 seconds here. See if we can hit that. I misspelled designed. Ugh. I can't correct it either. It is what it is. Thank you though. Thank you, interpolation. I get excited and type quick. Ugh. Received my silver rounds today from ATMEX at 81.68. Congratulations, Autodescom, and thank you so much for being a channel member. Thank you to all channel members. And remember, channel members, we will be doing a live room, a war room at the end of the stream. So all channels members, we will be going to the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Big shout out to all channel members. Big shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on the stream, on the chat, in the channel. I'll be redesigning these this weekend, so watch out for that. Who on the channel? Who in chat's got Diamond Claws? And we did it. We just took out our next target. We just took out our next target in gold. 51.25 is what we're sitting at. 51.25. Whoa. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Our next target's 51.06. And gold just took out our next target as well. Silver just took out our next target. We are now at 84.43. Our next target is 84.82. Who thinks, okay, let me do a new poll. Who thinks we're going to be above or below 85 when we close? Put above if you think we'll be above. Put below if you think we'll put below. Going back here to the news real quick. Who watched my recent video? If you did, this will be familiar. And look at this from Silver Crusader. And this is from Kitco News. Gold will be the primary hedge and performance driver in 2026. Silver could top out between 135 and 309. That's per Bank of America's Weidmer. Wow, he is one of the main guys for their I think their metals desk. I can't quite recall, but Silver Crusader spelling it out there. If you guys didn't see it, go to my channel, click videos latest. This video right here, it's a heater, guys. It has all the evidence you need, all the proof you need, and it says 9 days left. Will the COMEX default? Silver countdown. I'll drop that link in chat there so you guys can watch it. It is a heater. Hold up, COMEX default video, and please watch it all the way through so that the algorithm loves it again. It's smiting it right now. Daniel's saying $1,000 silver and $20,000 gold by the end of the year. Wow, that's pretty bullish, Daniel. That's I think we're going up. None of the fundamentals have changed, but 1,000, 20,000, that's a lot. I mean, gold could have an epic run if they revalue it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sublime Mad Dog saying, got my battle crab yesterday. Congratulations, Sublime. Do you love it? Do you love it? That's the question. I'll settle for 150 silver by the end of the year. I'll be happy with that. But wow, 1,000, that's up there. Do you guys think? Who agrees with Daniel? Put 1,000 in chat if you think we could do it by the end of the year. Okay, here's another post. This is really good. I said great perspective here by Stack Smarter, which is Smart Stacker. What do you think? So what he says here is tariffs were blocked by the Supreme Court. Now it's not all tariffs; it's just emergency tariffs under the IEEPA law, but tariffs blocked by the Supreme Court, and silver is breaking out above overhead resistance. Are the two linked? On the chart, silver just pushed through its orange descending trend line that capped the price for weeks. So you see this? This was the orange descending trend line that we could not break past, and we just broke out that earlier today. So that's an important thing for weeks. When a level like that breaks, shorts cover, trending algorithms flip long, breakout traders pile in, volume expands. That's why technical levels can become self-fulfilling. They represent crowded positioning, and decision points, not astrology. Now, fundamentally, one would not automatically expect metals to rally on tariffs being overturned. In theory, removing tariffs is less inflation pressure, more trade clarity, potentially stronger USD. Why? So why the move? Possibilities. He's saying possibility number one, political instability premium, a Supreme Court versus executive clash raises uncertainty, markets price uncertainty. Gold and silver tend to benefit. Two, escalation risk. This is likely isn't the end. It could be the beginning of retaliation, workarounds, or broader trade conflict. Markets may be pricing instability ahead. Or three, dollar reaction. If this introduces gridlock or policy confusion, the dollar could soften. Silver is highly dollar sensitive. Or the rally may have already been in motion overnight and the headline just added fuel to the technically primed breakout. Either way, I feel like it might be that one. Either way, what do you guys do? You agree? If you agree, put agree in chat. Either way, this is what a bull market looks like. Compression, resistance break, expansion. Bottom line is that if we break above this trend, if we break holds above the trend line on pullbacks, the chart matters more than the headline. Wow. Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, we have just 24 minutes until the market closes. Silver at $84.47. You got thank you right in Polish. Thank you, Pat JMD. Thank you for that. I got it right. And thank you so much to Pawi Guzik. Thank you so much for the super chat saying, greetings from Poland. Your support was really important when the price was like at $67 an ounce. Thank you. Thank you, Pawi Guzik. I really appreciate you. Dziękuję bardzo. I enjoyed my time in Poland, guys. I was recently there. If you go to my channels, click videos latest. Here, let's see. This is a video in Prague at a coin show. This is a video at a coin shop in Poland here. This is a video in Poland inside the Germanium Mint when you all got to meet Viola for the first time. What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola. Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. She's different and she's looking for a suitor. So if you're a suitor in chat, let her know. Drop your best line for Viola in chat right now. We've got 1,300 people on the stream. Thank you so much. 347 likes. That means we're only 53 likes away from 400. Can we do it? I believe we can. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe. We're currently at 64,092 subscribers. Only 8 more subscribers gets us to the big show. Who in chat wants to see the big show? Some say if you haven't seen it, you haven't lived. And the best part about this channel, well, I think it's the best part. You guys tell me. If it's the best part, put best part in chat. Or if it's not, tell me what the best part is. But I give away gold and silver all the time. I gave away 100 ounces of silver in 2025. In partnership with Goldbacks, gave away 800 plus 1/2 Goldbacks. Gave away other gold and copper. 2026 already given away 26 ounces of silver. Thank you to a bunch of you who supported that. And some gold and copper. And all you got to be is subscribe. So you might as well subscribe. Maybe win some free gold, silver, and copper. And catch a big show at the same time. What could be better? What could be better? Woo! Okay, silver right now, $84.44 on a bit of a red candle, but we're doing okay. Gold's at 5,098, about to break above that 5,100 level again. BGC to a bit. Okay, guys, there's something we do on this channel that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC. What is it? You got it. The baby gator.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
That lizard was massive. And Auto Descom says, my Viola line. I like your bot, Viola. Okay, I'm not gonna read the second part of that. Oh gosh. Richard Metcalf saying silver to the crab nebula. Wow. And look at those baby gator custom emojis in chat right now. Rudy wants a big show. Guys, 7 more subscribers to the... No! 3 more subscribers to the big show. Who's going to get us to the big show? We only need 3 more. We got variable dropping bulls. He's bullish in X. We've got John saying, I was hoping it would drop below 70 again. Doesn't look like it. No, certainly not. Always since 2008, want to be rich? Be consistent, says Ball Guy Money. Variables replying back said, I said in chat we would see 85 today. You did, Variable, and we're so close, Variable. Gary Croft saying, it's going parabolic. Look at this, Patriot. IS, for some reason, this reminded me of the Crystal Light National Aerobic Champion video. Look at this. Good morning, X. Happy Friday. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. That's funny. And Variable with the smiley face. Thank you. Okay, let's go back here to the chart. Wow, Tracy Crouch, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll see you in the war room at the end of the stream. That's the member-only live streams here on YouTube. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. It's mandatory. Oh, some are saying we hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, channel members, you know what to do. Here we go. Here we go. Channel members, you know what to do. 64,100. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's
Four-time
best aerobic athlete, presenting the reigning
Four-time
1997 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light
Four-time
International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Thank you, everyone, for the support. I'm doing another massive giveaway at 100,000 subscribers, and according to AI, that's only like a month or 2 away. So I'm starting to get prizes together for that. It's going to be gold. It's going to be silver. It's probably going to be more copper. And big shout out and thank you to Joe Galeria. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I'll see you in the war room at the end of this stream. And silver's on a bit of a red candle right now, 84.40. Gold's on a red candle as well, 5,098. Guys, we've got 19 minutes left, and it's going to be closed for the weekend, and Shanghai opens back up Monday night. I'll be live when that happens. Whew. What's the difference between US Mint website Eagles and @MEX Silver Eagles? On the ones on usmint.gov, those are more collector items. Those are usually proofs or mint mark. Wow, guys, Brian's gone absolutely crazy. Brian McQuillan, thank you so much. He just gifted 5 free International Stacker memberships, and those went to Lucky Slots, Flying Dutchman Coins. Ooh, the Lost Dutchman's Mine. Wow, I love that story. Nick White's, Cece, and Scott Christensen's. Congratulations. Say thank you to Brian, and check out your new custom channel member emoji, and I'll see all 5 of you in the war room at the end of the stream. Thank you. I checked Silver Futures history today, says Portuguese. Last time it got above 84 was February 4th, just after the big crash. This is looking pretty positive. Nice. Thank you for looking that up. Thank you, Achilles Sword. Thank you, Achilles Sword. Okay, let's go back here. Josh. It's all going to be okay, says Silver Surfer. I will check that out, Josh, after the stream. Thank you. Whoa. If silver could shapeshift. Whoa. Senor Winky saying, question, I'd like to hear your thoughts. With silver moving up in China on holiday, what will happen when Shanghai opens next week? Can we now expect a flood of near panic as Chinese interest look to take advantage of the rising price or selling at a discount? I actually answered that, guys. If you go to my channel, click videos latest, the second to last video I just closed was this. So it's get out of here. It's China closed for 9 days. COMEX silver price about to crash? Question mark. So I actually answered that. So here, let me say, answering this live, I did a video on it. Check it out. Big shout out to Senor Winky. Senor. Okay, I think we're almost caught up here. $100 by the end of March, says Dirk. Do you guys agree with Dirk? Will we be to 100 by the end of March? Put 100 in chat if you do. Put sooner if you think it's going to be sooner. I think it could possibly be sooner once we get through February and all this craziness. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, refresh that. Okay, guys, this market is closing in 14 minutes and 15 seconds. 14 minutes and 15 seconds. Keep smashing that like button if you love my live streams and all this coverage. We need only 31 more likes till 500. I know we could certainly do that. Do you see channel subscriptions fluctuate along with the silver price, says Autodescom? I mean, if the price is going crazy, I definitely see more subscriptions because more people are searching it. I always have had a pretty steady rise, but yeah, if silver starts going bananas, I do see subscriptions coming quicker. I do. That is a thing. Big shout out to Gerald Anderson. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll see you in the war room at the end of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crustaceans of all types, the market is going to be closed in 14 minutes and 30 seconds. What's it going to be? Are we going to be above or below 85? Let me put 85 on here. Let's paint it green like money. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But what do you think? Are we going to be above or below 85? Let me know right now on stream. Ooh, USA is winning the hockey game. Whoa. Who are they playing? Because isn't it Canada versus Finland tonight, I thought? So who's the USA playing? As a matter of fact, let's get an Olympic medal update. Olympic medal count. You know, gold and silver. It's a little bit related. Okay. So Norway has 17 gold medals. Wow. Killing it. So we're going to see who can take the #1 spot. USA is creeping up, but it's still far from over. So we'll see what happens there. People are yelling for a Baby Gator call. Oh, Canada won. Great. Thank you for Enough is Enough. I was cheering for Canada against Finland. If you're Finnish, I'm sorry. But I got a lot more subscribers from Canada than Finland, so I had to stand up for Canada today. So is it going to be Canada versus the USA in like the end? Oh, man, that's going to be a good one. Okay. People want it. People want the Baby Gator. Some scientists say it works 90% of the time, every time.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the Baby Gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It's science. The scientists attest to it, at least a few. A few scientists we could find have confirmed the baby gator is effective. Are there any scientists in chat that can also co-sign this? Please say I approve this message if you agree. And Silver Degen is saying Iran war after markets close. Do you guys think now the discussion that's being told on by the administration is that if an agreement's made, nothing will happen? Do you guys think there's going to be attack this weekend? Put this weekend if you think so. That could definitely affect the gold and silver price upon opening on Monday if that occurred. So we'll see what happens there. And a big shout out to Viv B. Thank you for being a channel member and for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Saying, listening while cleaning the bathroom makes it less of a chore. Thanks for your hard work. Wow. Do some of your cleaning products possibly have silver in them? You might have to check the ingredients. You could literally be cleaning with silver while we talk about silver. And boy, would that be amazing. Bank of America. Wow. Bank of America, possibility of $309 silver, says Pure Metals in 2026. And I can tell you that did come out of one of the analysts from Bank of America. That is true. The current price is $80.34. Well, actually, the current price is $84.50, just 50 cents off of 85. That's 4x from here. Not a small hedge fund prediction. Bank of America, mainstream is catching up to what stackers knew. Silver 84 saying Nostra House of Gold. And the old pretender saying everyone that can should immediately buy as much silver as possible to put it into the price manipulation. Buy endlessly, waiting to buy on large dips. They are only delaying the physical revaluation and their own for their own financial benefit. I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I'm consistently buying. Buy responsibly, trade responsibly. Do not put it on credit. Do not get a 0 interest rate credit card and you don't have to pay interest for a year. Then you put a bunch of silver on it and then you get injured or something happens or the markets get shut down or something crazy and you end up owing all that. Just trade responsibly, stack responsibly, please. Don't get caught up in the mania, although it's fun. We're still at 88 million ounces in the COMEX. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got, whoa, we're going higher. Here we go. We're shooting high. This is it. The baby gator worked. The baby gator worked, ladies and gentlemen. The baby gator worked. It's science. And big shout out to Hoopaloo. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I'll see you in the war room at the end of the stream. Wow. It's science. More people are watching you than Peter Schiff right now. That's epic. Thank you, DT Paz. That's epic. We got the crustaceans here. I did want to shout all the new members. Welcome tonight. All the people who super chatted. Welcome. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. I really, truly do appreciate it. We have a fun time here. 9 out of 10 scientists agree, says Derek. Wow. SFM is up 12.5%. That's mega. I'm checking my miners right now. 1 second. So I only got into the mining stock game once my stack was to a point where I was pretty happy. So I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but my opinion is you should not even play with the paper until you have a bunch of physical gold and silver. This stuff right here, the stuff that's been money for thousands of years, zero counterparty risk. You can't get margin called. You can't get liquidated. If a company goes bankrupt, you still have it. The best conductor of electricity right here. So my opinion is stack the physical. Once you get happy with that, then maybe if you're so inclined and interested, take a look at it. I don't know. But my portfolio is up 5.5% today in total. Let's see what I'm showing FSM as. And FSM is Fortuna Mining Corp, by the way, if people don't know that. Yeah, I'm up 12.5% on Fortuna today. Wow. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. $84.70, guys. We are just 30 cents away from 85. We've got 8 minutes left in the trading session. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going to finish above or below 85? Let me know right now. Owen in chat. Hey, Owen, we had someone else yesterday from Ireland here. I think he became a channel member, so you got a friend here somewhere. He's saying, Dr. Burgundy and I concur with your thesis regarding the baby gator. There you go, guys. More scientists are co-signing left and right. And ESOXXI Morgan saying, thank you for replying to my emails for emails. You're a real one. My pleasure. Guys, I reply to every single email. I answer questions all the time. I take it serious because I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Wow, gold. Wow. Daily high with gold of 5105. 5,105. Let's check gold to silver ratio. Currently at 60.3 ounces of silver to 1. Guys, we are so close. We are just 7 minutes away. What's going to happen in 7 minutes? Crabs zoom in and fly like speedy North Sea swimmers with colorful, chaotic paddle propulsion. Practicing my crabness moves. I want my silver now. Look at this. Whoa. Michael wants his silver and he wants it now. Next Exodus says, does war equal silver going higher? Yeah. Like at the start, it might not. At the start, you might get a whole crash in a lot of the market. But yeah, ultimately, and I'm not saying I agree with warfare or want it to happen for silver or gold to go higher. I'm not saying that. But I shoot straight with you guys and tell you how it is. Help you read the tea leaves with geopolitics. So yes, war does generally mean gold and silver goes higher. Generally. Okay, I'm caught up on those comments. And we'll go back here. I co-signed the baby gator thesis, says Dr. D. Okay, that's more scientists piling on, guys. You've seen it here live. And AXXIS saying, I watched your video you recommend, so you don't think paper silver like SLV can get back to its January levels? Like, should I sell my SLV because of future price decouple? I mean, I think the paper market is heavily suppressed, and I think it's going to continue to be suppressed to a certain level. And if they push too hard, eventually, I think you will see a decoupling. Do I think the paper market's going to go to zero? No, per se. I'm not in SLV. I'm in PSLV, and there's reasons for that. So do some research, AXX, and check out PSLV versus SLV. And you can use something like Grok or ChatGPT will help you with that. Red Headliner, and not a financial advisor, just some on the internet with crabs. Red Headliner saying, hey, IS, do you recommend keeping a record of every silver bot? Yeah. Guys, I have a spreadsheet that I use. A lot of it's automated. It even tells you the weight of your stack, but you should keep a record of every single purchase for insurance reasons, for different reasons, just to know what your dollar cost average is. And there's 1,200 people on here, so I'm about to get destroyed with emails. But if you want a copy of mine for free, just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. I don't offer it this much because it's crazy with the emails, but internationalstacker@gmail.com. And in the subject, put spreadsheet. And then I'm just going to copy and paste and reply to all of you. So I'm not even going to read the emails, just put spreadsheet. And then I'll reply very quickly. I'll copy and paste with all the information you guys need. So if you want that, just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Thank you, Silver a Middle Finger. Love the name. Whoa! And Silver Middle Finger just became a Diamond Claws member. I'll be seeing you in the war room at the end of the stream. A big shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. You're going to get added onto here. Who in chat has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Thank you so much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes, 3 minutes and a half, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Anybody ever heard of the big silver holder, a Beckman? Yeah, I think. Hold up. You're talking about, is it Beckman? Are you talking about Bateman? This billionaire who literally bought, where is it? 12.69 million ounces of silver. Is that who you're talking about? David Bateman? Let me know. What are the chances the COMEX increases margin requirements after I mean, it's possible, Wolf. It's possible. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. Missed my call out, says chasing that MILF. I don't think you're on there yet. I got to update it. I don't think you're on there yet. It's coming though, chasing that MILF. On your spreadsheet, it doesn't auto-populate the current spot price. No big deal, just an FYI. Yeah, it used to, Keith PV House, but that broke. Once silver started going crazy, it broke. So I got to figure out a fix for that. So if it doesn't auto-populate the spot price like it normally did, you'll just have to enter the spot price in there manually. But I'm working on a fix to fix that. But thank you for that. And remember, pants are optional in the war room. No, SGT! Pants are not optional. Guys, everyone asking about the silver corks. The silver and copper corks are coming. SGT's in chat. Can we chant his name for doing this? SGT, SGT, SGT. Check out his channel. Great content creator. And Porty Goosey saying only 54,000 paper contracts traded today. Would be interesting to see what date was the last Crimex traded above 75. Interesting. Wow, Silver Middle Finger, thank you so much for the 5 International Stacker memberships. Those went to Team SHTF, Being Becky Now, JK Knight, Dane, what is that? Danette Tekawaski, Jeb Meister. Congratulations, you just got free International Stacker memberships. Make sure you say thank you to Silver Middle Finger, and I'll be seeing all of you in the war room at the end of this live stream. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. No, there will not be a crab raid because we're going to the war room. And ladies and gentlemen, with just a minute 30 left, look, we're pushing. Silver just got to 84.75. We are pushing. We are pushing here. Can we do it? Can we do 85 right before the market closes in a minute? 1 minute warning here. 1 minute warning here. Let's see what we can do. And I think it already stopped. Look, it's counting down 49, 48, but it's stuck at 84.63. Put rigged in chat. Put rigged in chat. It's stuck at 84.63 a whole minute early. Those scoundrels. And look, gold took out our next target here. Gold took out our next target. Wow. Gold went to $5,108. 20 seconds, but it's not moving. 84.63. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the markets are going to be closed in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The markets are closed. Wow. This is the highest weekly close in a while here. Let's check. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let's go to the weekly chart here. 1 second. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Weekly chart here. And that was the best weekly chart, weekly ending in the last 3 weeks. They gave us 3 red candles, but we just had a weekly chart, green. So it's nice to break that up. Let's scroll this back up. So boom goes the dynamite. Silver closes the weekend at 84.63. Gold closes the weekend at $5,108.75. And silver futures closes the week at 84.46. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we closed in backwardation. We closed in backwardation. Wow, 84.46, and we closed at 84.63. That's about 19 cents in backwardation there. And currently at 84.63, remember, Shanghai closed at 88.16 last week. It's been closed for a whole week because of the holiday. So it closed at 88.16, and we just closed at 84.63. We are less than $4 difference from premium from east to west or west to east. That's the first time in a while that's happened. Wow. Channel members, we will be going to the war room in 8 minutes and 30 seconds. All channel members, you should be teleported automatically. So we'll be going there together. When does China open again? So here's the next 2 times I'm going to be live. I'm going to be live Sunday evening at probably 5:30, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the next time the COMEX opens. And then the day after that, Monday morning, I'll be live 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for market open. And then that evening is when China opens. China will open at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday. So those are my next 3 live streams. I'll try to get the Sunday one scheduled early so you guys can pop in there, talk to each other, chat. I know y'all like to do that, share information. So I'll try to get that live maybe later today. And then that will just be a waiting room till Sunday evening. But yeah, buckle up. You are always live, homie. I know, JC. I try. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I really don't want to leave you guys hanging. I really don't. Really don't. Wow. Thank you, everybody, so much for the support. Lenore says, Smather says, please message me. Is this a private message? If not, could you please message me? Lenore, just email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. No, not private. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. INTERNATIONALSTACKER. Okay, good. What a wild day, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Silver at a daily high of 84.75, closed at 84.63. I think if we had 5 to 10 more minutes, we would have broken 85. What do you guys think? Would we have broken 85? I think we very well could have. And thank you so much, everyone who donated memberships. Thank you for all the new members. Thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate y'all. You guys make this so much fun. Otherwise, I'd just be by myself, sitting in a room, watching candles, talking to myself. So I'd much rather talk with all y'all. Again, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And channel members, we will be live in the war room here in 6 minutes and 10 seconds. And for the next 6 minutes, I'm going to take questions here in chat. So put at International Stacker and ask away, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Just remember, not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs. And I've got over 1,900 videos around the world on gold and silver ventures. If you guys want to see some fun ones, go to my channel, go to playlists, and click here on full stacks. Where is it? Where's my full stacks? Here. This is all my full stacks since I started. It is fun. You see my stack grow from start to finish. So all these are for full stack. So go check that out. I think you guys will enjoy that one. Okay, we got questions here. Let's crab raid Peter Schiff. I can't. I'm doing the war room. We can't crab raid if I do the war room. But if you want to go there and drop some crabs, more power to you. Brian McQuillan saying U.S. men's hockey up 5-0. Just started the third period. Wow. That's a sweep. B Woods is saying do a follow-up coin show Karen. And what happened to the Phillies Karen too? People want more Karen talk. Okay. Pa, spare time. Good to see you, Pa. Did the Iran situation totally save us from $60 spot this week? No, I don't think so. It definitely contributed, but there's so much going on. Fundamentals haven't changed. All the crazy shortages. No, it contributed, but no, it didn't save us for certain. A lot of stuff happened this week that's been wild. Thanks for bringing this to us. Lots of work. My pleasure, Odd Job. Daniel Lone is asking, did you ever work for FEMA? So, guys, I work emergency management's my day job, but I've been dedicated only to YouTube for the last 6 months. YouTube only. So I do contracts here and there. I've been a contractor for 10 plus years in emergency management work. I've worked with FEMA. I've worked multiple times on different contracts. I've worked with cities. I've worked with states. I've worked with private companies. I've worked in other countries. I worked in Saudi Arabia for years. So I've worked with about every entity you could think of that deals with emergency management. How much does the Cuban bracelet weigh? I don't have a Cuban bracelet. Wish I did, but I don't. Gold Cuban bracelet. Oh, do you mean in that picture I retweeted? That's not me. I think you're talking about that picture I retweeted. Someone made that, I think, with AI. Where is it? I think you're referring to this gentleman. Oh, no, he doesn't have a Cuban. Someone made this and put it out, so I retweeted it. Not me. Okay, Alexander is saying, I have a nice physical stacker and 100 ounces of silver. Awesome. You have more than the majority of the world's population. That's great. I believe silver is going up, 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 up. Reckon I should put a small part of my portfolio into iShares. I'm not sure what iShares are, Alexander. iShares. Is it ETF? Oh, it's a BlackRock ETF. Do some research. I think there's better opportunities out there. I'm in PSLV for one of the ETFs I'm in. That is Eric Sprott ETF. Not financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. But yeah, definitely there's opportunities out there to be had in different investments. But I'm not in iShares. And I'd have to do more research on that, but it looks like it's BlackRock. I'd have to do research before I could answer that intelligently. Why don't you email me that question, Alexander, and that will force me to look into it more and get educated on it, and I'll answer that for you. Big shout out to D Bears. D Bears just became a channel member. I'll see you in the war room in 2 minutes. Channel members will be going to the war room here in just 2 minutes. Yeah, I definitely recommend physical gold and silver, but there's some folks that have cash in the market that they don't want to pull out. So if it's cash that you don't want to pull out, yeah, I could give you some opinions on that. So just email me, Alexander. Yeah, internationalstacker@gmail.com. Okay. 1:30, channel members, you should be taken to the war room automatically. Give it 30 seconds. If you're not, just navigate to the channel, click on membership, and then you should see it there if you get lost. Silver short hair stacker saying, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone. JC 65 saying, not a financial advisor, just some dude on YouTube listening to some guy on the internet with crabs who gives good advice. Thank you. Okay, let me pause this music. We're going to start the countdown for the war room here. Channel members, prepare yourselves for the war room. To everyone not going to the war room, thank you so much for being on here, for subscribing, for liking the stream. We're only 40 likes away from 700. Please like it on your way out. To everyone not going to the war room, I'll say catch you on the next one. I'll be live again Sunday evening at probably 5:30, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, something like that. So I'll see you guys there. Channel members, we're going to the war room in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, channel members. Now when we go, make sure you're fully clothed. That's the first rule of the war room. PG, thank you for becoming a channel member. I'll see you in there soon. You must come in fully clothed into the war room. It is mandatory. Thank you everybody so much. I really appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next live stream. Channel members, hold your breath. Hold your breath.